Are you thinking about changing your brake pads? I had my brake pads from straight out of the factory and they lasted about 90,000 kilometers. So I recently changed them over to Ultimates. The reason why I did this was because they worked out to be the same price point as what the four-wheel drive and the heavy-duty brake pads were, and I thought I'd give them a try. So what I'm going to tell you in this review, let me know if it's not accurate, if I've done something wrong or whatever. I want feedback because I'm going off what I can see and input would be great. So I changed over to these Ultimates and the first thing I noticed is that they grip super well. They are designed for high performance cars, but I put them in because they were at the same price as what the heavy duty and what the four-wheel drive pads were. So in Australian dollars, I paid $90 for the front brake pads, and the heavy duty ones were about 100 and the four-wheel drive ones were about 94. So they were on special, the Ultimates, so I thought I'd give them a try. At first, they were great, gripped really well. Then what I found was they gave off a massive amount of brake dust. And I thought this might be just the pads bedding in. So I cleaned it away, and shortly after, the brake dust just built back up instantly. I've had them on for about 1,000 kilometers now. And yeah, there's heaps of brake dust. There's also lots of squealing now. So while they grab really well, you can feel the response, no issues there. The downside to it is they create a lot of dust and they are now starting to squeal because of that dust, only when I'm putting my foot on the brake. I thought, Ultimate means that, you can have low dust, no squeal, and they'll grip really well. Turns out they're not fit for purpose. For everyday driving, I'm going to have to try what the four-wheel drive pads are and what the heavy-duty pads are, see what works for me. This is on my Ford Ranger. I do a lot of highway driving with it. I haven't tried it in dirt with these Ultimate pads to see how it works. They're supposedly really good with high temperatures, but I don't do a lot of heavy braking and getting those temperatures up. Once again, I know that the Ultimate pads are for luxury and performance cars, but when I went to choose my new brake pads, the options that were given to me were four-wheel drive, heavy duty and Ultimate. Once again, thinking Ultimate, that they would be better than the other two, but I don't think they are personally. Have you tried the Ultimate brake pads before? What do you think of them? Am I making a judgment call too early? Do they get better? Let me know in the comments below. But my first initial thoughts are they create way too much brake dust. The pads squeal if you don't get rid of that brake dust quickly. And on the plus side, they do grab really well. What type of brake pads do you use? Can you recommend a different brand of brake pad? Make sure you click on one of these playlists that are popping up, so that way you can see more great videos about the Ford Ranger or the Mazda BT 50 and the other playlist that will give you some DIY tips on what you can do with your car.